The Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller is very expensive, so if you're looking for an alternative, it may already be lying around your home. Now sure, you can easily use your pre-existing Switch 1 Pro controllers on Switch 2, but if you only have other controllers from different platforms, then there's another solution. This is my old 8-bit Do wireless adapter. This is a USB dongle that you plug into your Switch dock. It'll allow you to connect essentially any wireless controller to the system. You see here, there's a little coin button on it. When plugged in, you press this button to make the red light flash quickly. Then just use the specific pairing method for each controller to connect them. For a DualShock 4, hold the share button, then press and hold the PS button until you see the flashing light. And there we go, paired. As you can see here, I can control Link just fine with this controller, plus the motion controls work. The exact same method applies for a DualSense controller. Hold the share button, hold the PS button, and there we go. And just like the DualShock 4, yes, the motion controls do work. Now, I tried to connect this Xbox Series X controller to the adapter, but was unsuccessful. I then dug up an Xbox One controller and tried to pair that up, but no dice. Turns out I either need a specific version of the Xbox One controller, or just the latest version of this adapter, which actually supports the Series X controller. I did say this is my old adapter after all. Finally, we actually have an official Nintendo controller which can't connect to the Switch 2 natively, that being the Wii U Pro controller. Now, you may or may not be a fan of the stick layout here, but this controller has a whopping 80-hour battery life. That is twice as long as either a Switch or Switch 2 Pro controller. You could be gaming for a long time. Granted, it doesn't have motion controls, an NFC reader, game chat button, etc. But if you just need a basic gamepad, this really isn't a bad pick. The overall layout of the buttons and sticks might even be beneficial in some games. Speaking of layouts, if you go into the controller settings on the Switch 2, you can tick an option to swap the B and A buttons. This way, using said buttons on an Xbox controller will function the way they should. This is also useful for a PlayStation controller if you're used to having X as confirm and circle as back. Anyway, this little adapter is pretty cheap at $20 and is very handy because